So today y'all gonna be eating with me. Y'all thought I was gonna be eating something fancy. You're terribly wrong. Today I'm finna eat the best TV dinners money can buy, which is the blackened chicken Alfredo. And if you can find this in the big bag and make it yourself and like tweak it a little bit, it also make a good quick meal for their moms. If you know, you know. Before I get into the video, we're gonna talk about my tea a little bit. I don't like sharing my tea, but I just feel like sharing my tea with y'all today. So little girl be vulnerable because I really don't have no friends. And I realized that since I don't have no friends, y'all is my friends. So when I need to vent and when I need to talk to somebody, I'm gonna just come get on here and I'm gonna talk to y'all. But before we get started, y'all wanna see what I got on? Ooh. This little, yeah. Hey, y'all wanna see the shoes I'm wearing? Look, I've been wanting a reason. Y'all think I did too much with the shoes? I've been wanting a reason to put these on so bad. But anyway, child, we're finna talk about my first healthy relationship and how like unreal it is that it's coming. It could be possibly coming into the end. I really don't want to speak that into existence, but with the circumstances that I have, like, you know, that's just seems like it's gonna be like with the circumstances we have. I don't know. We may wake at work. We may become great friends. I don't know. But when I say I feel like God like put him into my life because I was just, you know how they say God give you something when you don't even want it no more? Basically, like I had just decided in my head that I didn't want to be a certified lover girl anymore. Like I was very much ready to not be interested in love anymore, and I was going to date for financial security, which I've never really been that kind of girl. But because I have like pretty privilege, like, and because I do you know, when I talk to guys, I always talk to guys that like can do something for me, like, you know what I'm saying? I stopped dating broke individuals like years ago. Like it was like, you know, but at this point, after trying and like, you know, I had been celibate for like almost 2 years or whatever, probably 20 months to be exact. It just showed me a lot about like guys not having really like much to offer spiritually and mentally. Even if they have like financial, like I don't care if you have finances, if you're freaking like you don't have like a heart of gold, like if your characteristics is like down here and your bank account is up here, I'm also not interested in you. And I just met a lot of people during this time of celibacy, and I was like, I just don't even like none of y'all make me like like I can't believe the stuff I was going for before I even went into celibacy. Like it make you look back at other interactions with males before then. But anyway, so I had decided that this summer I was gonna end my celibacy, and I had built me up like a little roster of like 2 to 3 individuals. Like if one don't work out, the other one work out, that, you know, are like high earning men who are ready to spend like money on me. Like I was like, you know what, I'm not looking for love anymore. I'm not interested in love. I just want to vibe and spend my summer with a guy who is ready to like spend it all on me. Like I was like, at this point I'm too old. Like I'm 27, but I feel like I'm too old now. I was like, you know what, I'm finna find me a nice trick. And that's what I was on. And when I said I met this man at the right time, in the right way, like it couldn't have been more perfect. This don't be so creamy. Anyway, back into it. I go to my spiritual sister's. I got a spiritual sis. I go to her birthday party. And she has this cousin here. And you know, I peep him or whatever, but it was a lot of people at this event, so I'm thinking like somebody is his girl or whatever. But it's not. And so she pretty much like, you know, went on with the guy she was talking to or whatever, and like, you know, so I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna let them be great. It's her birthday, whatever she wanna do, I'm with it. I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Actually, I really wanted to go back and vibe and scope the scene, because as soon as I got there, everybody was ready to leave and go eat at Waffle House or etc. And so I, you know, tell them I'm getting ready to go, and he basically like, oh, I'm going with you. Like, I want to go back to the club and vibe and stuff, because I just got here too, and everybody ready to leave. Da da da. He was just like, I'm finna hang with you. Hanging with this man was like hanging out with my best friend of 12 years, like instantly. Like, we were like, it was the coolest vibe. Like, it was I have never, like, out of this whole summer that we've been talking to each other, I feel like love never been easier. It's never been that easy. And he was like a perfect gentleman. He treated me so well, like a princess all summer. Princess treatment all summer. Every day is, did you eat? You hungry? I want to feed you. Do you need a massage? I will give you a massage. Do you want to, I got the smoke for you. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do today? He got the plans every day. We have been on a date every single day. I feel like he has really set the bar high for anybody coming behind him, because like, he didn't come on to me like in a sexual way, and that really like turns me on. When men start to like come meet me, and then they instantly like, because I have a very nice shape or have a very cute face, and they instantly just start objectifying me or sexualizing me, I'm instantly turned off. And in fact, I even feel like, you know what, since you stepped to me like that, like, I'm finna play games with you. Like, I'm finna give you a runaround, and I'm finna basically see how much I can get up out of you without giving you anything up out of me, because that's how you step to me, and I just feel like that's disrespectful. So we can all be disrespectful, and that's just how it works. I'm being honest with y'all. Y'all are my friends. I'm changing the vibe of my channel. This is me. I'm gonna be coming to y'all. We're gonna be here. Anyway, y'all, me and him, everybody who knows me knows I do not play about my bedtime. I do not play about getting in bed at 10:30, being in bed at 10:30, going to sleep at 10:30. And if I do want to stay out late, a late night for me is 11:30. 12 o'clock, I need to be in the bed. Took my shower, everything. I stayed up with him till 4 a.m. just talking and walking around downtown and vibing, and just, it was a perfect night. The next night, same thing. 4 a.m. Me and him will be together. From the time we be together, we will stay up talking to each other till 5 in the morning. Wherever we're at, wherever we're doing, we're finding us somewhere to go. We're finding us somewhere to do. It was never a dull moment with him. And like, I just feel like God sent him into my life so he could say like, you're a lover girl. Don't be that kind of girl who just only likes, you know, is interested in a man for financial gain. Because I had been fed up, like the options that I had in Texas while I was in Texas. I was like, bro, these men are like very subpar. Like, one of them had the, you know, finances going on and stuff, but like, and the other one, like, boring. Y'all well put together, but boring. Another guy, he was just like, like, I was like, pray to him, got doggone. So I was like, that was one of them dudes. I was like, oh, I'm really finna like, yeah, play with your face, because you played in my face. But man, I'm only in Alabama for the summer. He lives here in Alabama. I live in Texas. So I have about 6, maybe 7 more days here. We have not spent like a day apart. And when we are apart, y'all, I want to say this is the first man whose actions has spoken way louder than his words. And it's insane because when I first talked, you know, like started talking to him within the first couple of weeks, I really wanted him to like tell me how he felt about me. Like I was trying to see, like, you know, with the words, if he felt how I felt. But his actions always showed me that he felt this way. Like when he is at work, he's a mechanic. He's working on cars. He's on the phone with me. He's on the phone with me. When he gets off of work, he does not even go home a lot of times. He pulls straight up on me and is ready to, like, for us to eat together. Like, he wants to have his meal with me. His lunch breaks if he can. He goes out of his way to make sure I'm a part of his everyday life and his everyday schedule. And that let me know I don't have to wonder, because you get off work, you don't even go home and like take a shower and do all that other stuff and blah blah blah. Like you come straight to be with me because like you felt like you just needed to feel me and have my energy. Like, and if he ever watched this, man, like, you really don't, like, you made my summer, like, you made my summer so incredible. Like, and you know, you have to, like, when God put people in your life, you have to like have like be able to have detachment, like, you know, because you never know when God is gonna like shift everything or whatever, move them out your way or whatever. Maybe he just came to show me this is how you should be treated as a young lady. And he's highly emotionally intelligent, and he's like younger than me. He's 25, I'm 27, I'm finna be 28. Well, he finna be, what, 26? But he's younger than me, and he's by far the most emotionally intelligent man I've ever been with. And every day is like our first day when we was together, when we first met, and we just hit it off, and we was just talking for hours. Like, last night, I was up till 3, 4 in the morning with him. It's like, this is like my best friend. It feels like I got an older brother, a partner, all in one. However, I know that God does not want me in Mobile, Alabama. And, you know, both of us have our circumstances of things that we're trying to do right now. So, even if it doesn't work out, like, I would never, like, I will always remember him. Like, I feel like I would never meet anybody with this vibe who, like, we both said that, like, agreed on that yesterday. I feel like I would never meet anyone like you again in my life, and it would never be this easy, and it would never be this, like, anything. So I feel like that right there, when you meet somebody and you feel like that way, like you will never find this anywhere else, I feel like that should be enough for you to be like, you know what, I really want to lock in with this person. But, you know, we just taking it one day at a time. And if God really wanted us, like, this to be for the long game, I feel like the circumstances wouldn't have been so, like, 1,000 miles apart. So I'm just appreciating every moment of every day, of every hour that we spend together. FaceTime, phone call. Like, I think, like, I literally am getting separation anxiety. It's so funny because me and my kids have separation anxiety. But I've never had separation anxiety from a guy. Like, being with him is like a therapy session. It's like a breath of fresh air in my body. So when it gets around, like, we'll always, you know, say good morning, or we'll have a good morning phone call before they. When it gets around like 1 o'clock, I call him and be like, I can't breathe o'clock. Like, I'm starting to like get emotional. I'm starting to tear up because I haven't heard your voice. Like, that's how deep it is. And he just. Yeah. But we know that God is not the author of confusion, and so it wouldn't, if like, I feel like if a man was sent for me, like it wouldn't be any confusion on that. It would be more so like a, we're gonna figure this out, how to use what we both have to make this work. And right now it's kind of just like a, we know this is this is, I don't want to say short-lived, but like we just don't know what's happening after this. Like either way, I'm so appreciative and I thank God, like I said, like, because when I say this man, like when I wrote down a list of things that I care about and want in a husband, I was watching the Pastor Mike Todd series on, you know, the cuffing season, when he was talking about when you ask for a husband, the first thing that you should ask for is meekness, because that's like a male with like power and assertion, like Jesus. He used Jesus as an example, power and assertion, but very humble, just very like down to earth, and it doesn't need to like, he doesn't even have to like come out there with that, because his aura just gives that. And within my first week with him, I was like, bro, he has the meekness, he's patient, he's kind, he carries all the fruits of the spirit, he's humble, he's generous. Like, this man would be everything I like would want in a husband. He's a provider. Like, even if it's not like whatever, like I meet people where they at. So what you can provide, the fact that you make it a point to provide what you can provide, is like, he reads my mind. And like, before I even ask for it, he'd be like, do you want such and such? Do you want such and such? I'm like, I literally have been in my most feminine I've ever been since meeting him, and I don't even think I could step back out into it. I feel like when I go back to Texas and this is all over, like, I don't understand how people just move from person to person. Like, after I have to, like, I'm gonna put my little cat back on the shelf, and if a guy can't like upstage him, first of all, with the vibes, period, like the vibe is crazy. But then everything else, like I've been a princess all summer, and I could have dated guys that was like ready to really like cash out and all that stuff on me, but I wouldn't have had this. I would have been like miserably trying it. So I feel like God was like, no, like, let me send a person into your life to change your whole aspect and your whole perception of love, and show you like God's love and how a man should treat you. And so I'm thankful. Like I said, if this is the end, it was a beautiful beginning and an even more beautiful, you know, ending. Like, we have spent, like, listen, top tier. I feel like he did better than any of the guys that I was finna pick on that little crusty roster I had this summer. Like, but if we could make it work, I'll be so down with making it work, because I like, when I like somebody and when I love somebody, I don't have any interest for another person. I'm not thinking about another person. I'm thinking about, like, there's no one like you. I could meet somebody and they could have this, or I can meet somebody and they could have this, but the way his mama did his freaking big one, the way God put him together with that, and like, I want to meet his mom and say, ma'am, Mrs. His granny, sis, like, baby, y'all really ate with this one. You did the biggest one you can do. But yeah, I'm already full, and I didn't even finish this whole thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, whew, y'all gotta get y'all one of them. I'm telling y'all, when y'all looking for stuff, y'all don't want to spend y'all money on work at lunch break. I used to pack one of these so fast, or I'll find me some other ones close to it. But this right here is by far the best TV dinner you can eat. Show y'all one more time. I don't know what happened to it, so I'm not gonna show y'all one more time. But to women who are thinking about, you know, just settling for someone for financial gain and because you tired of working and stuff, because I get it, girl. Like, don't do it. I want y'all to keep your confidence in love and keep your confidence in finding someone who, I'm getting emotional. This is like, I'm telling y'all, I don't know how I'm gonna breathe when I get to Texas. Like, he's actually on the way here right now to pick me up, and I'm just feel like, like I love it, man. I barely gotta even use my brain around because, like, what's Suki here said? Think. I don't think. Think that's ghetto. Thank you, that's ghetto. Girl. Anyway, I'm gonna end this vlog. I've been wanting to tell somebody about him so bad. Like, I don't think other people even understand. Like, I don't think nobody understands but us. Like, only we know. Like, I'm talking about, we talk 24/8, and every time we talk, it's great. And every time we were together, it's late. Okay, that's him calling me. Y'all gotta go. Bye.